Ladies and gentlemen, there is a battle going on every single day. One you cannot see with your eyes, but one that determines everything about your future. It is a battle for your mind. The winner of this battle decides whether you rise or fall, whether you succeed or fail, whether you live with purpose or perish in confusion. And here's the truth. Your greatest weapon in this battle is what you read. There are two types of people in this world: those who read and lead, and those who refuse to read and remain in need. Every successful person, every visionary, every world changer has one thing in common. They are students of knowledge. They devour wisdom like food because they know that whatever enters your mind will eventually shape your life. I am here to tell you today, read them every day. Read what? Read the words of wisdom. Read the books that build. Read the scriptures that shape nations. Read the pages that unlock purpose. Because what you read daily becomes what you live eventually. Let me ask you this. What are you feeding your mind? You see, just like your body cannot survive without food, your mind cannot thrive without knowledge. A starving mind leads to a struggling life. But when you fill your mind with wisdom every single day, your life will be elevated beyond measure. Let me prove it to you. Every major breakthrough in history, every civilization, every movement, started because of words written and read. Books are mentors that do not die. They allow you to sit at the feet of the greatest minds who ever lived. If you want to change your financial life, read. If you want to build a strong character, read. If you want to deepen your spiritual life, read. If you want to master leadership, read. Because here's a principle that will never fail. Readers become leaders and non-readers become followers. You don't have to live in ignorance when wisdom is available. You don't have to walk in darkness when knowledge is accessible. The question is, will you discipline yourself to read them every day? Your future is waiting. Your destiny is calling. But it all depends on what you decide to feed your mind with. So today I challenge you, make reading a habit. Make wisdom your daily bread. Because what you read today will determine where you stand tomorrow. Read them every day. Your life depends on it. There is a law in life that many people ignore, yet it governs success, leadership, and transformation. It is the law of the mind. Whatever you feed it consistently will shape your thoughts, decisions, and destiny. The mind is like soil. It will grow whatever is planted in it. If you sow ignorance, you will reap confusion. If you sow wisdom, you will reap understanding. The question is, what are you planting daily? This is why reading every day is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Everything in life begins with information. What you know determines what you do. What you do determines what you become. If a person is limited in life, it is because they are limited in knowledge. Knowledge is the foundation of success, and reading is the doorway to it. People who read every day develop an edge that others do not have. They walk in a level of wisdom that sets them apart. They make better decisions because they are informed. They respond to life with clarity because they have acquired understanding. But those who neglect reading find themselves repeating the same struggles, facing the same frustrations, and making the same mistakes because they lack the knowledge that could set them free. The truth is, everything you desire in life is locked inside the knowledge you have not yet accessed. Every solution, every breakthrough, every level of success is connected to information that is waiting for you in books, in scriptures, in wisdom-filled pages that others have written. If you are struggling in an area of your life, it is because there is something you have not yet learned. Every great leader, every successful entrepreneur, every powerful visionary has one thing in common. They are readers. They understand that the key to leading is learning. They do not wait for knowledge to come to them. They seek it daily. They do not rely on past achievements. They grow every day. This is why they continue to rise while others remain stagnant. Reading sharpens your mind. It expands your thinking. It exposes you to ideas, strategies, and principles that you would have never discovered on your own. One of the greatest tragedies in life is a person who has access to knowledge but refuses to take it in. A person who does not read daily is like someone sitting at a table full of food but refusing to eat. They will eventually suffer from intellectual malnutrition. Ignorance is expensive. It costs people opportunities. It costs them progress. It costs them a life of purpose and fulfillment. But those who invest in reading every day will always be ahead. They will always have the answers. They will always be prepared for the future because they have filled their minds with wisdom. To change your life, you must change what enters your mind daily. The books you read, the words you consume, the wisdom you apply will determine the course of your destiny. There is an unshakable truth that governs the world. Knowledge is the key to dominion. From the beginning of time, those who have ruled, led, and influenced have done so because they had access to wisdom that others did not. Dominion, in its purest form, is the ability to exert control to create, to shape the future. But dominion is not achieved by power alone. It is achieved by understanding. The foundation of all power, influence, and control lies in the knowledge that one possesses. It is knowledge that opens doors and knowledge that grants access to realms of greatness that remain inaccessible to those who lack it. This principle is not just confined to kings, leaders, and conquerors in history. It applies to every area of life. Whether it's personal growth, financial success, or spiritual depth, the key to dominion is knowledge. When you understand a subject, a concept, or a principle, you gain the ability to control it. If you want dominion over your health, learn about nutrition and fitness. If you want dominion over your finances, learn the principles of wealth building. If you want dominion over your relationships, read and understand what makes them thrive. Dominion is not about force. It's about wisdom. Knowledge is the tool that enables you to navigate any terrain and succeed in any domain. Consider a farmer. When a farmer wants a harvest, they do not simply wait for the crops to appear. They plant seeds with the expectation that, with time, those seeds will grow and produce fruit. Knowledge is like that seed. It is planted in the mind, watered with daily effort, and nurtured through consistent learning. Over time, it produces the fruit of wisdom and understanding, which ultimately leads to mastery and dominion. Just as a farmer has to tend to their crops consistently, you must tend to the knowledge that feeds your mind. Reading every day is like planting a seed of wisdom that will, in time, grow into dominion in every area of your life. Yet many people fail to recognize the power of knowledge because they are looking for shortcuts. They want to skip the process of learning and jump directly to the rewards. However, dominion cannot be attained through shortcuts. It is the result of sustained effort, commitment, and the continuous acquisition of knowledge. It is like trying to build a house without understanding the blueprint. Without knowledge, you will end up with a structure that is incomplete, unstable, and ultimately unsustainable. But with the right knowledge, you can construct your life on a foundation that will last. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck is the knowledge they are willing to pursue. Success is not reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It is available to anyone willing to seek knowledge and apply it. When you read every day, you are sowing seeds of knowledge into your life, seeds that will grow into the dominion you desire. Every book you read, every article you digest, every bit of wisdom you absorb, is a step towards mastering the aspects of your life that matter most. The world is full of possibilities, but these possibilities are unlocked through knowledge. Those who refuse to invest in knowledge are like individuals standing at the gates of opportunity, but without the key to enter. They remain on the outside, while those who are committed to reading and learning move forward, step by step, gaining dominion over their lives, their environment, and their futures. Knowledge is not just a tool, it is the very foundation upon which dominion is built. Books are more than just collections of words bound together. They are timeless mentors that speak across generations, offering wisdom, guidance, and insight that transcend the barriers of time, space, and circumstance. When you pick up a book, you are not simply reading. You are connecting with the thoughts, experiences, and insights of some of the greatest minds who have ever lived. The beauty of books is that they offer you the opportunity to sit at the feet of these mentors without limitation. Whether it's a philosopher, an inventor, a leader, or a thinker, A book opens the door to their minds in a way that no physical interaction could ever match. Think about it. In a single book, you can access the accumulated knowledge, life lessons, and experiences of someone who has spent years, sometimes decades, mastering a particular subject. You are gaining insight from someone who has already made the mistakes, learned the lessons, and discovered the principles that lead to success. And yet, unlike a live mentor who has limitations in terms of time, place, and capacity, books are available to you at all times. They never get tired, they never require rest, and they never turn you away. A book is always available when you need it, ready to offer its guidance, whether it's the wisdom of ancient philosophers, the insights of business moguls, or the strategies of the greatest leaders in history. In this sense, books offer a unique form of mentorship, one without restrictions. You can return to them over and over again, learning more each time. They do not grow weary of your questions or demand payment for their wisdom. They are free to anyone willing to invest the time and effort to read them. There is no mentor more patient, more thorough, or more consistent than a book. You can take the lessons you gain from books and apply them in any area of your life, whether it's your career, your personal development, or your relationships. And because books are written by people from all over the world and from every walk of life, they offer you a diverse range of perspectives and insights that you may not be able to access through any other means. For example, when you read the works of the great leaders, you are sitting in the presence of giants like Nelson Mandela, Winston Churchill, or Abraham Lincoln. These individuals may no longer be alive, but their books live on, sharing the wisdom of their triumphs, failures, and successes. Similarly, when you read about entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, you are learning from the very individuals who changed the world with their vision, persistence, and innovation. You have the chance to tap into their thinking, their challenges, and the strategies that propelled them to greatness. Books allow you to absorb their experiences, their thought processes, and their formulas for success. And when you read daily, you accumulate this wisdom day by day, building a library of knowledge that will serve as your personal arsenal throughout your life. What's even more powerful is that books do not just provide information, they also provide inspiration. They ignite the spark of creativity and ambition in the reader's heart. They challenge your thinking and stretch your potential. A well-chosen book can awaken dormant dreams, inspire new ideas, and open your mind to possibilities you never thought existed. They push you to think bigger, aim higher, and take risks you would never have considered without the insights of those who have gone before you. Books are the most reliable and accessible mentors in existence. They are waiting for you to open their pages, eager to teach, guide, and elevate you to a level of understanding and success that you may have never imagined. The only limitation to the mentorship a book offers is your willingness to engage with it. When you commit to reading daily, you are constantly unlocking new worlds, new ideas, and new possibilities for growth and transformation. So, the question is not whether or not books can be your mentors. It's whether you are willing to embrace the endless mentorship they offer. The world's greatest minds are at your fingertips, ready to help you become the person you were meant to be. The mind is the battlefield of life. It is the place where all of life's battles are won or lost, and the state of your mind ultimately determines the trajectory of your life. The quality of your thoughts shapes the quality of your decisions, and the decisions you make shape your actions. Your actions define your habits, and your habits ultimately create the results you experience. This is why the renewal of the mind is one of the most important practices you can engage in on a daily basis. And there is no more powerful way to renew your mind than through words. The words you read, the words you speak, and the words you internalize. The power of words cannot be overstated. Words have the ability to build or to destroy, to elevate or to tear down. They shape the very reality in which we live, and they shape who we are. This is why the mind needs constant renewal. The world bombards you daily with negativity, discouragement, and limiting beliefs that can easily take root in your mind. Without constant renewal, these external forces can influence your thinking and cause you to adopt mindsets that hold you back from reaching your full potential. But when you consistently feed your mind with positive, uplifting, and empowering words, you begin to transform your thinking and, consequently, your life. Reading is one of the most effective ways to renew your mind. Every book you read, every article you consume, and every piece of knowledge you absorb is like a drop of water nourishing your thoughts and expanding your mental horizons. Each word, each sentence, and each idea is an opportunity to reshape how you see yourself, how you see others, and how you approach life. When you make reading a daily habit, you are feeding your mind with a constant stream of positive input, which in turn helps you break free from negative thought patterns and limiting beliefs that may have held you back in the past. The mind operates much like a computer. If you continuously feed it with incorrect or harmful data, the output will be flawed. But when you input fresh, accurate, and empowering information, the results are vastly different. This is why it is essential to be intentional about what you expose your mind to on a daily basis. Reading books that inspire, educate, and uplift not only renews your thoughts, but also prepares you to face life's challenges with a new perspective. Renewing the mind through reading also allows you to reframe old patterns of thinking. Many of us operate with deeply ingrained beliefs that may have been shaped by our upbringing, environment, or experiences. Some of these beliefs serve us, but many others limit us and prevent us from reaching our true potential. Reading exposes you to new perspectives and ideas that challenge the status quo of your thinking. It opens your mind to possibilities that were once closed off and shows you that there is always more to learn and discover. By regularly feeding your mind with books that stretch your thinking, you begin to dismantle the old paradigms that have held you captive and replace them with a renewed mindset that is more expansive, optimistic, and growth-oriented. The process of renewing the mind through words is not a one-time event. It is a continuous journey. Your mind is constantly being shaped by what you consume, whether it's the news, social media, conversations, or the books you read. This is why daily reading is so crucial. It's a proactive approach to ensuring that your thoughts are consistently aligned with the life you want to create. You are constantly renewing your mind and reshaping your future, one page at a time. But the power of words goes beyond just intellectual renewal. Words have the ability to stir the spirit, ignite passion, and spark transformation at a deeper level. When you read the words of wisdom, truth, and inspiration, you are also feeding your soul. Books have the unique ability to not only inform the mind but to inspire the heart, motivating you to act on the knowledge you've gained and to live with greater purpose and conviction. By reading daily, you renew not just your thoughts, but your entire being. Your mindset shifts, your confidence grows, and your actions align with the vision you have for your life. This is why reading is so much more than a habit. It is a powerful tool for life transformation. Each time you read, you are feeding your mind with the nutrients it needs to thrive. And in doing so, you renew your thoughts, reshape your beliefs, and elevate your life to new heights. It's a process that takes time, but the rewards are immeasurable. When you commit to renewing your mind through reading, you are not just changing your thinking, you are changing your life. The world is in a constant state of change, and as it evolves, those who fail to adapt and grow are left behind. The law of continuous learning is the principle that sustains success, ensures progress, and keeps individuals and organizations relevant in an ever-shifting landscape. Knowledge has a shelf life. What worked yesterday may not work today, and what works today may not be effective tomorrow. The key to staying ahead of the curve, to leading rather than following, is a commitment to lifelong learning. The moment we stop learning, we begin to stagnate. Continuous learning is not just an option, it is a law that governs achievement, growth, and impact. The world's most successful people understand this truth instinctively. They are lifelong learners who understand that the journey of self-improvement and knowledge acquisition never ends. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Elon Musk all share a common habit. They read extensively. They continually immerse themselves in books, articles, and new ideas because they know that learning is the only way to stay ahead. These individuals are not only driven by the success they've already achieved, but by the realization that there is always something new to learn, something that could potentially propel them to even greater heights. The law of continuous learning requires a shift in mindset. Many people think that once they graduate from school or achieve a certain level of success, they no longer need to pursue learning. They assume that their education is complete, and they settle into the comfort of what they already know. But true leaders and visionaries never reach a point where they believe they have mastered everything. They are always seeking out new knowledge, new skills, and new strategies to enhance their effectiveness and influence. The world is changing too rapidly to rely on outdated knowledge. To lead in your personal life or professional career, you must commit to a lifestyle of constant learning, where each day presents an opportunity to expand your understanding, challenge your assumptions, and improve your capabilities. This is where reading becomes an invaluable tool in the process of continuous learning. Books are the gateways to new ideas, new perspectives, and new methodologies that can shape the way you approach problems and make decisions. When you read daily, you are actively engaging with fresh knowledge that keeps your mind sharp, your creativity flowing, and your problem-solving skills honed. Reading opens up new realms of understanding and helps you uncover solutions to challenges you may not even have anticipated. Whether it's learning about leadership, science, history, philosophy, or personal development, books equip you with the wisdom to adapt and thrive in any environment. The process of continuous learning is also deeply connected to personal growth. As you learn, you grow. You expand your horizons and build the confidence needed to tackle bigger and more complex challenges. But growth does not happen by accident. It is the result of intentional effort. Just as physical fitness requires consistent exercise, mental fitness requires consistent learning. The more you stretch your mind, the more you stretch your potential. Each book you read, each new concept you master, adds a layer of knowledge to your mental framework. Over time, this continuous growth becomes the foundation of your success and the fuel that drives your progress. Perhaps most importantly, the law of continuous learning gives you the ability to shape your own future. Life does not happen to you. It happens because of the choices you make, the actions you take, and the knowledge you acquire. When you commit to learning every day, you are taking control of your destiny. You are saying that you will not be passive in your journey through life. Instead, you will be an active participant, constantly seeking to better yourself and create the life you desire. Every book you read, every new concept you learn, adds to the toolbox you need to build a successful, fulfilling life. Continuous learning is the key that unlocks the door to your future. In conclusion, the law of continuous learning is not just about acquiring knowledge. It is about maintaining relevance, staying competitive, and positioning yourself for success in an ever-changing world. If you stop learning, you stop growing. And if you stop growing, you stop leading. The commitment to learning every day is the foundation upon which you can build your success and continually rise to new levels of achievement and fulfillment. So, embrace the law of continuous learning, for it is the pathway to sustained success and a life of impact and influence. The future is not something that happens to you, it is something you create. And one of the most powerful ways to shape your future is by investing in the knowledge and wisdom available to you today. When we talk about building a future, we often think of grand plans, hard work, and sacrifice. And while these are undoubtedly essential ingredients for success, there is one often overlooked yet equally important element: the information you consume. Your future is hidden in the pages of the books you read, the ideas you explore, and the wisdom you absorb. Every book you open is like a treasure chest full of possibilities, holding the keys to the doors of opportunity, success, and growth. The beauty of books is that they give you access to knowledge that can radically transform your future. Whether it's learning new skills, gaining insights into different industries, understanding human behavior, or deepening your spiritual life, books provide the foundation on which you can build your future. What you read today will shape the person you become tomorrow. Every idea, every principle, every strategy you read has the potential to influence the choices you make, and in turn, create the path that leads you to the future you desire. Many people fail to recognize the true power of reading because they view books as mere sources of entertainment or academic knowledge. But reading is so much more. It is the gateway to personal and professional transformation. Every successful person, every leader, every influencer has one thing in common. They are avid readers. They understand that the path to their future is not solely reliant on external circumstances, but on the internal knowledge and wisdom they acquire. When you read, you are not just gaining information. You are preparing yourself for the challenges and opportunities of the future. Each page you turn is a step forward into the destiny that awaits you. Think about it. When you read about business strategies, you are equipping yourself with the tools you need to build your own enterprise. When you read about personal development, you are learning how to master your mindset and habits, which will serve as the foundation for success. When you read about history, you gain the wisdom of those who have gone before you, allowing you to avoid their mistakes and build upon their successes. Every area of life that you want to improve can be enhanced by the knowledge found in books. But here's the thing. Reading is not just about accumulating knowledge. It's about applying that knowledge. The future you envision is not hidden in the pages simply because you've read them. It is hidden because of how you apply what you've learned. Knowledge, without application, is useless. However, when you take what you've read and put it into practice, you begin to unlock the future that's waiting for you. Books are not just to be read, they are to be lived. They are blueprints for action, plans for growth, and guides for success. The future is also hidden in the choices you make today. When you choose to read, you are making a conscious decision to shape your future. Every book you read is a choice to invest in your tomorrow. Every chapter is a step toward becoming the person you need to be to fulfill your purpose. The time you spend reading is an investment in your growth, an investment in your potential, and an investment in your success. You have the power to create the future you desire, but it begins with what you choose to read. The knowledge you consume today becomes the foundation for the opportunities you will seize tomorrow. Your future is hidden in the pages, and every book you read is a tool to unlock the doors that lead to your destiny. So ask yourself, what future are you building? The path is before you, and the wisdom to navigate it is right at your fingertips. The books you choose to read today will define who you become tomorrow. Don't wait for your future to arrive by chance. Take control, read, learn, apply, and create the future you've always dreamed of. Your destiny is hidden in the pages. Now go and unlock it. In conclusion, the journey of success, growth, and transformation begins with one simple but profound decision: to read every day. Through the power of daily reading, you engage in the continuous renewal of your mind, expand your understanding of the world, and unlock the doors to endless opportunities. Knowledge is the fuel that propels us forward, and books are the limitless source of that knowledge. They are your mentors, your guides, and your teachers, providing the wisdom, insight, and strategies that can elevate every area of your life. As you feed your mind with the written words of those who have walked before, you begin to shape your own future. The law of continuous learning becomes your foundation, and with it you gain dominion over your life, your decisions, and your destiny. Every page you turn holds the potential to change your circumstances, to transform your thinking, and to direct your path toward greatness. Remember, the future is not something that happens by accident. It is something you create through the choices you make today. And the choice to read, to invest in your growth, to renew your mind daily, is the most powerful decision you can make. Your future is hidden in the pages, waiting for you to unlock it with every book you read and every piece of wisdom you apply. So I challenge you today. Make reading a daily habit. Seek knowledge relentlessly. Let the words you consume shape you, mold you, and lead you to a life of purpose and impact. The world needs what you have to offer, but to offer it, you must first equip yourself with the wisdom that comes from continuous learning. In the end, the greatest gift you can give yourself in the world is the power of a well-informed mind, a heart full of wisdom, and a life built on the foundation of daily reading. The path to your success and fulfillment begins now, and it starts with the decision to read. Read them every day. Thank you.